Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the Herons team able to make the crucial recovery.
Boy, they took a chance there. Could you imagine if they recovered that, how this crowd would have reacted? Just a missed opportunity, and a good job here by the Hands team to recover that ball.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down here for this offense. It's a run to the left. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this one all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years.
And is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So that huge scoring play is wiped away by the penalty. Potentially a monumental call in this game. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the right here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made down inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made by the tight end. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread.
And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Catch made on the right side. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Man, I don't know what's going on here. This last play on 2nd down, they get pressure, they get after the quarterback. And here, absolutely no pressure at all. Quarterback takes advantage of that time and picks up the first down.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Gives it to the back. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Ball handed off. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down. Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? QB decides to keep it here. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just great execution here by this offense, and so many things have to go right for this option to be successful. Recognizing and getting a defender to commit to the quarterback, a nice pitch, and then having a lane for the running back to run through. And there, everything lined up. When things work out like that, it's really almost impossible to stop.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Grab behind the line. It's Flanagan. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
On 1st and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on 2nd down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks that one right through.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Texas. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
We'll try to run it with the option. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a score. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And the single back takes the handoff. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll make get in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They're going to run the option. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 20. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. They bring the heat and get him behind the line. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirmed it with review. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with that defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Runs through the defender. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice game.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
Georgia, 31. Texas.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive in excellent field position. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nowhere to run up the middle. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Using his legs here. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense takes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Powering through. He'll toss it to the back. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns. And this one is getting ugly.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
56, Georgia. 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
1st down and 10. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. He's looking to scramble. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Handoff to the right side. Fights through a tackle. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive.
Georgia offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the game will pick up the first down. Tackle at the 22.
Tackle on the play at the 22-yard line. And first down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Give it to the back again. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's your quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia, 31. Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start the... Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick set up the offense at the 35.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Finds room at the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, this one ended up being a blowout, but they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation.